All right. So this is something that's very, very profound that it's something that like you kind of realize, but you don't really realize it because you're in the motions of life and everything like that. So there's a guy on YouTube. His name is Nima Attar, and I've been listening to a lot of his live streams, and they're pretty good, right? And I have resonated with a lot of it. And one thing that he said was, and maybe he's quoting like Tony Robbins or something like that, but I for some reason I don't think I've ever heard that. Like your self development or your self talk, your self improvement, it constantly needs to be nurtured. Like the way you talk to yourself, it always has to be nurtured because the moment you let go is the moment that you kind of fall off again. And I heard this. It was like I was like interesting. He's like, think about it like when you brush your teeth, right? If you don't brush your teeth for a while, your teeth are gonna stain. You don't if you don't floss, you're gonna have things all over in your teeth. If you don't take a shower, then you're gonna smell. You need to do constantly nurture this, and the same thing is with your mind, right? With your mindset, you just need to constantly. You need to just constantly just get back on it. Just it's not a thing where you need to like hustle hard or work every single day of the week. That's not what it's meant to be. It's just kind of you always want to constantly have this growth mindset. So what it is, an example is like reading books, right? I've been reading so much more than I have like previously. Lately, like I've probably gone through like in the last 2 months, I've gone through I think 3 or 4 books, and I've found that when I read the books, I'm like, first of all, I'm in the book, like I feel immersed in the book, but at the same time too, I also feel like it's kind of shifting the way that I'm thinking. It's giving me some new insights, and I'm not just on YouTube watching some like video that has no value. Like it's kind of like I'm watching the video for entertainment, which I still do. I still like my entertainment. I still like to be entertained. You have to enjoy life, but my routine at nights used to be like I would watch a YouTube video that had like no value at all, and then I'd just go to sleep. Like I'd do my Ayatul Kursi and I'd go to sleep. But now it's kind of changed to the point where like I read my Kindle, specifically my Kindle, which is right here. I read a book from my Kindle, and then I listen to it through Audible, and then once I'm tired, then that's when I just go to sleep. And I found so many benefits of that, just doing that. It just feels like, and it's good, it's rewarding too, because you're reading something, especially if it's beneficial. If you're reading like even if you're not reading something that's like super super beneficial, reading is still more powerful than watching videos, or it's more powerful than listening. And if obviously you're reading and listening, then that's a great thing to do, and that's what I personally do. But it's a very very powerful thing to do, and that's what I mean. You have to constantly nurture, right? Same thing with your fitness, right? If you fall off your fitness, you stop exercising, you stop eating well, your body is going to react. Maybe the first couple of weeks, or maybe the first 2 weeks, they say like it takes 14 days for your body to reset again. And if you don't, like, for example, you don't exercise. So if you're not exercising and you just kind of let go, obviously you get sick, things happen along those lines. And muscle memory is there, like your form will, you still pick it up back again. But when you go back to the gym, you're going to start to feel, your body's going to feel it, right? Or when if you start going to try any kind of exercise, it's going to be tough, right? Your body's not adapted to it. So that's something that you have to always remember. Like I keep repeating this, you have to constantly like just keep training your mind, keep learning, keep get this growth mindset. And this is kind of why, this is also why a lot of people that are a lot older, that are at retirement age, that's why a lot of them don't quit their jobs, they don't quit their careers, because what it is that job or that career keeps them fresh, it keeps them moving, it keeps them thinking, right? Once they leave, then what happens there is they start to slow down because they're not really nothing, there's nothing there, right? You ever notice that when you're on vacation, you're kind of like there, but then when you come back, it takes some time to get back to your routine. And I took my like first vacation when I had a honeymoon in Mallorca, and I did not use my phone for work. I did not. I did like I literally did not use like any. any apps for work, and I completed it. They just did not do any work, right? That was the first time in like a really long time that I just did not do any work. And when I came back, it was so hard to get back into the motions of things because I completely like just left it. And when I came back, it was like, okay, I have to get back. It took me a few weeks to actually get back. I was still in it, of course, but like my productivity took a while for it to kind of get back to where it usually is. So that's a big thing to know. Always train your mind. You're gonna need constant reinforcement. You're gonna always have to reinforce yourself, and if you can do that, you will see results in just in your overall life, right? I talked in a previous video about self-talk, the importance of self-talk. Keep focusing on that self-talk, listening to positive words every single day. 10 minutes is great. I know someone in the comment, someone told me that it doesn't do anything, but try it out, and if it works, you can come back here and let me know. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. What remember, you always want to be learning. Just keep learning, keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. Most people, they it's like, I don't want to say it like in a very vain, but they basically die once they stop learning, right? After college or university, because once they graduate, they just start working a job, and then they have their salary, and then they're kind of just there, and then they're thinking about their pension, they're thinking about their RRSP if you're Canadian. That's all they're thinking about. They're not thinking about growing, they're not thinking about anything else, right? You want to think more of, okay, this is what I'm doing right now. How can I get here? 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 You don't have to overwhelm yourself. Just think, okay, how can I improve? How can I improve on this? How can I improve on this? And that's going to train your mind. There's other things like chess and, things along those lines that you can do to kind of train your brain. Again, I'm kind of going off on a tangent now, but I like to go on tangents. So that's pretty much it. Just keep training your mind. Keep going. Your mindset. You just gotta keep reassuring it like over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is dunya. This world's not this world. I mean, the world's gonna end, but I mean like this constant thing is not gonna end until the day that we leave this world. So that was pretty deep. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, follow, subscribe. I think follow and subscribe is the same thing, I think. So what a point. But yeah, if you like online fitness coaching, link down below. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.